Everybody, it's Mark here from Next Level Tech. We also have
And Rohas. What's up, guys?
Justin from BuzzTV.
There you are,
Oh.
Trooper.
What's going on, my peoples?
He's asleep. I know. We're doing a little bit different than normal, guys. This is crazy. I'm just muting all my stuff here right now. So how are you guys all doing today? Yeah. So if you guys don't know, we're in multiple different platforms. We are in 3 different YouTube channels today. We are in 2 different Facebook channels today. So if you guys are on here, you guys are watching, make sure you guys do hit the thumbs up wherever you are at. Make sure you guys do leave us a comment below. This is nuts. Nobody has done anything like this. So, of course, we want to say our hellos to everybody. So next level, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do and all that stuff, go for it.
I'm Next Level Tech. We have some pretty awesome live shows every week where we do the live shows on Rohas' channel, my channel, and we work on a bunch of stuff behind the scenes on the social media groups, on the Facebook groups, Telegram groups, all that kind of good stuff. I'm generally always trying to show you guys how to take your technology, your tech, your streaming devices to that next level and show you guys what you can really do with it, help you troubleshoot whatever you need. And obviously everybody knows I have a pretty awesome Filelinked store. So, that's a really brief introduction to myself, but nothing that nobody doesn't know already. So,
Troop. Anything you want to say to the peeps?
Not really. Everybody knows me, so
Same old, right?
Same old.
And then Justin, if you want to introduce yourself, what do you do? Where are you from? Little background if you want.
So my name's Justin. I'm the research and development manager for BuzzTV. Currently born and raised in Canada. So I've been in this industry for about 20 years now.
Nice, 20 years. That's a.
And I'm only 34. So
it's a long time to be in this industry. There's not a lot of people that can say they've been in the streaming.
So he was born in the streaming community, guys.
Well, no, TV community. No, streaming's only been alive for maybe like 15 years, right? So
yeah. No, for sure. So this is pretty cool. This is pretty awesome that we get to do something like this and have special guests and come in and ask some questions and get some answers. So it's pretty neat. Now, before we begin, anybody out there watching, again, we are on multiple platforms right now. So make sure you guys do hit the thumbs up, leave us comments and everything. We are going to do all the giveaways and everything towards the end. If you do any donations, there's a lot of do's on that one. If you give any good donations, we are changing the format just a little bit. So just wanted to keep you guys all updated. We're not ignoring you guys. We'll recognize you guys towards the end of the show. So next level, you want to open us up?
Yeah, so we're gonna get this this live show rolling. Like Rohas said, we're gonna leave any of the donations, super chats, anything like that to the end of the show. We're just gonna start off. We're gonna respect everybody's time, but we won't forget anybody. So the question that we usually start off with today is gonna be, what year did you hear about BuzzTV? If you're brand new, you don't even know what BuzzTV is, then you're going to put 2020. But what year did you learn about, not necessarily owned a BuzzTV device, but when did you find out that they were manufacturing devices and they were part of the streaming community?
So make sure you guys do post that question now while people are catching up and they're thinking about that, putting the question. First question that we're going to open up with you, Justin, is how did BuzzTV get started and what is the history behind it?
So the actual brand itself, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So our company had been selling satellite TV products for about 15 years now. So about 7 or 8 years into it, we started looking for new products to sell. And in 2012, we started carrying and selling just regular Android boxes. So your typical like Kodi style boxes. And then it started to trend really high in the middle of 2013. And we were distributing a brand called Majika, which was going very well for us. But we wanted to start our own brand. And at the same time, we saw a trend starting with IPTV. So far, nobody at that time in the middle of 2013 was really doing IPTV on Android. They were only doing it on Linux. So we researched for a long time, making new contacts in the industry and trying many products to see what was available and how we could improve. And in that time, going into near the end of 2013, we started to assemble a team for development and design. And within about 6 months, we released our first product, which was the XBL 2000 in the summer of 2014.
Nice. That's awesome. And some of the comments are coming in here. I'm getting 2018, 2019, 2020. So it seems pretty recent. I would say the first time I heard Buzz was probably 2016, 2017.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And well, I didn't know, but I figured that they're a lot more popular in my area. But I had no idea that your office was actually located so close to me, and that's why I was seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, we really struck it big here in the Toronto area in Canada, and especially across Canada. And then over the years, we just kept getting more and more to different countries.
Mm-hmm. So. Now, Justin, how did BuzzTV get their name? Like, where does BuzzTV come from?
Okay, so when we did start the project for development, we actually didn't have a name at the time. So we started brainstorming ideas between about 3 or 4 of us, and we each came up with maybe about 5 or 10 different names each, and we kind of narrowed it down to like 1 each, and then we started making logos from there, and then we all just voted on BuzzTV.
That's cool. Now, I'm kind of curious. What were the other names? If you're allowed
that's a good question.
If I can remember some of them, one of the main ones that was a close contender was Now IPTV, and then I going back that far, I could probably pull that up in an archive, but I really can't remember too many of the other names.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting thing to walk in to the office and then just see like a layout of all the brainstorming process. Old school pictures and then the actual brand of where it's at. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm sure we have it stored somewhere on a computer. But we really just work off of a like a dry erase marker board, so it's already been erased.
Yeah. Now, the next question is, what device inspired you to create your own?
It really wasn't any individual device, like in a brand in a sense. Realistically, what it came down to is having been in the satellite business for so many years, we started visiting some trade shows in and around the U.S., and we started seeing more and more people getting into streaming. This was around like 2012, but at the time, only people were really doing Linux boxes for streaming. So Linux goes all the way back to your cable box, basically. And nobody was really doing it on Android except for maybe like 1 or 2 companies. So we felt that, why isn't anybody doing it on Android? And that's kind of how we took the idea of running a TV platform that's very similar to cable on Android, along with all your other applications that go along with it.
So with all the Android boxes that are available on the market today, what features do you think sets your boxes apart from the other brands or the other devices that are on the market right now?
So we get this question asked a lot because obviously the price point comparability that people give us a lot. So our differences are really quality hardware. So we strive in making high quality products. We have real high specs. So a lot of regular boxes go for lower specs, like lower RAM, lower memory. And then we just pair it with our full warranty, full customer support, regular Android firmware and Buzz app updates. And we really listen to the community. So we always base our updates and whatever we release on customer feedback for bugs or issues or even feature requests, suggestions. And then we also have our own internal ideas that we come up with as well.
Nice. And I think that's very big when it comes to the streaming devices, because a lot of people, they always wonder, if I buy this device, especially Chinese boxes, am I going to get any sorts of updates, or am I stuck with what I have? Or if they do an update, is this going to break? That's the other thing.
And the support is huge. I know if I buy, a device from overseas, unbranded boxes or whatever you want to call them, I automatically assume I'm not going to get any kind of support unless it's, a complete dud, and then I'll just, ship it back. But then the shipping in that process is all time as well, right? So definitely.
Yeah. And just looking at some of the comments here, people just listening, several people here, Fernando, he's saying, yeah, Buzz website, very user-friendly, loves it. Joe714, he's like, wait, repeat that. Customer support, that's key. It's huge. I know when we talked a little bit in our previous shows, we'll bring up different devices and different key items of what's important to people. Is it OS? Is it support? Is it versions? Is it RAM? Is it internal space? And I think the general census was customer support. That was like one of the biggest things. So that's pretty awesome. Here's another one. So what other fields or accessories might Buzz venture outside of the Android box, like tablets, smart TVs, you know?
Okay. Well, currently we've been looking into expanding our remote catalog. So we're looking at coming out with like a gaming remote and also a Bluetooth plus IR TV remote, which has a lot less buttons than most of our normal remotes that are available on the market right now. And then we're also looking into releasing a line of Wi-Fi extenders, power line adapters, and mesh network products.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because you can't use a BuzzBox without internet, right? So why not make your internet better in your house?
It's a good approach. Definitely a good approach.
Mm-hmm.
What stores will the new Buzz products be in, and what stores are they currently in right now? Is it just online only, or how do you guys go about sales? I know obviously you have it through your website, but if they want to reach out on any of the platforms, where can they go?
So currently we're available across like all the major online platforms like Amazon or Newegg. And then we have a lot of individual sellers that sell on their own online stores. And then our products are heavily relied on for the local market would be like your mom and pop style computer shops or electronic stores. Because our products are not available in like your big box store like Best Buy or anything like that. So this is considered more of a secondary market item.
Right.
So those are the types of different retail platforms that were available.
So I don't think currently the VidStick is available on Amazon. Is that something that you're just doing through your own website, or?
So when we launched the stick actually through our own website, we actually got a much greater sales response than we thought we would. So we actually pretty much sold out the stick through our own online platform. So we weren't able to even put it onto Amazon because we have no inventory for another like 2 weeks.
Wow. Yeah, there's several people that were messaging me saying, I'm trying to get the VidStick and I don't know how much it is. And I'm going to the website. I'm like, they might be sold out. So
yeah, that's exactly what happened. So
I don't think the 4500s, both models are on Amazon either, right?
they are as of about a month and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see that is some good news because I know people were asking is because they were looking for the XR 4500, the XRS 4500, and nobody was finding them. So it's good to know that now they are on Amazon. And if the VidStick, well, once you guys get stocked with the VidStick, I'm guessing it's going to follow suit.
Correct. Yeah, it will for sure.
Cool.
Now, just a quick question as a follow-up on that one. Is it cheaper to go through your website or through an affiliate link like what Rohas and myself have versus going through something like Amazon? Because you guys do offer a little bit more of a discount if people go through an affiliate link.
So yeah, I believe based on our pricing that we set up with affiliates like yourself, it is cheaper to go through an affiliate, but Amazon's also giving you that 1 to 2 day shipping process, so that's kind of hard to beat sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely. And I know Next Level, you were going to say something about
Shipping.
We'll do that later. Later, yeah. Because I know, somebody's going to ask about the shipping, so we'll hit that up.
No problem.
So how does your VidStick compare to the Amazon Fire Stick when it comes to like quality and performance?
Okay, so when we first designed the VidStick, we set out to like be very similar in size to it, but we wanted to like supercharge it with high specs and more flexibility and expandable memory. That's one thing that the Fire Stick kind of lacks. It's just basically plug it into your TV and use the remote. There's no like external connections besides like a small USB port. But we've in our internal tests, we found that it like performed better on benchmarks and memory tests, and it was definitely, we were trying to look for a product that was mainstream for IPTV, but also an entry level and a price point. So
cool. I like how you said we wanted to supercharge it.
Yeah.
That's a word. Every time we talk about like apps, like we look at like third party apps, APKs. I know back in the day with like those the Kodi builds or the add-ons. One of the things that us content creators used to say, hey, how to supercharge Exodus, how to supercharge Terrarium.
It's a buzzword.
Yeah, and people would say like, well, how do you do it? They're like, so it's pretty cool how and I'm right with you when I look at the specs, when I look at everything inside of it and how it performs, and I compare it. It's exactly what it is. It's a supercharged Fire Stick for sure.
Just to add to that really quickly, because I see a comment in the chat here and says that the Wi-Fi chip in the vid stick is really nice. And I think that some of the sticks that have previously come out, they were using older hardware, and you couldn't really compare that with an Amazon Fire Stick. I know that the vid stick has the MIMO Wi-Fi in there, which is an awesome chip to begin with, but really pairing it with the S905 Y2 chip has definitely got that overheating issue that previous companies have tried to do with sticks.
Yeah, that was really a limitation on the chipset itself. When sticks first generally came out from AMLogic, they were running chipsets that were more geared towards set-top boxes. Yeah. So they needed more of a surface area on the PCBA board in order to breathe this, that, and the other. So finally, after many companies requested from AMLogic to go back to their lab and design a low-powered chipset, which resulted in the Y2 chipset. And that's one of the main reasons why we chose it, because
makes sense.
Definitely, yeah.
One of the questions here is, do you guys have, or are you guys looking at possibly implementing a trade-in program? And what's your thoughts on the possibility of that happening if you don't have one currently?
So the trade-in idea actually has been thrown around many times before in our office. Years ago, maybe about 10, 11 years ago, we did a big trade-in program on our satellite boxes, and it went really well. One of the biggest problems when it comes to trade-in programs, though, is figuring out all the logistics behind getting a customer to ship you in a box and also make the process very cheap and fast for them in order to do that. So we're thinking about some ideas, and hopefully we'll be able to come up with something later this year.
That would be awesome. I know that was such a popular question that we got.
Yeah.
That's cool. How long will you support OTA updates for each model of the devices?
So generally, we kind of put a tag on it at about 3 to 4 years. Now, nothing's actually out of our model lineup since inception has actually expired. So there is no serious definite answer to this, because as the years go on, like you can have bugs appear, or the middlewares that we support for all these IPTVs, things can change every week. So you have to constantly support the customer to keep using their product.
Yeah, definitely.
Like our 3000 model, which was our most popular model,
very popular here, yeah.
is about 3 years old, and we're still doing updates for it as of, like, our last update was in March. So
wow. So will you guys come up? I know that 3000 model. Will you guys put like, hey, this is the last time we're going to be updating?
So basically, kind of the more things that we do on an older product like that, we would come to a feature freeze. So basically, we wouldn't come out with any new features for the particular product, but we would still support bug updates.
Cool.
So does that mean that the IPTV application that you guys have in your software, that specifically wouldn't get any new features? It would just have fixes for bugs, or?
Yeah, so like, to give you a better idea, the 3000's using a BuzzTV 2 version app. So if you compare it to our 4000, 4500 and our stick, that's using our BuzzTV 4 application, which is like totally different features, totally different home screen, totally different menus. Like those are the types of features that we wouldn't be adding to the 3000.
That makes sense too, because devices have their own set of limitations, right? Like the 3000 is not going to have 4 gigs of RAM like the 4500 does and stuff like that. So you don't want to push the envelope so far where the device can't really handle those things as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what is the possibilities of getting Google, Disney Plus, Netflix certifications on your devices? This is something that we hear a lot. It's something that we've had conversations with you guys too. But I think it's it's something that needs to be addressed so that everybody understands.
Okay, so for Google, I'm assuming you're referring to Android TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're actually in the process of getting Google Android TV certification. There's I don't know how many people follow Android entirely, but what we're running right now is called AOSP. So it's basically the same version of Android that's available on your phone. But then Google, everyone knows, has Android TV OS. So we're in the midst of actually doing an application process with Google to get a product released hopefully later this year. So to answer your question on Disney Plus, that pretty much comes automatically with Android TV. But Disney does go the extra mile to kind of not make it work on like non-certified Android devices. So like I even have a Motorola phone that I can't even install a Disney Plus app onto. So and okay, Netflix is the big one.
Very big.
Yeah, we've actually met with Netflix a number of times. Their certification process, even on Android TV, is actually separate from Google's. So they have a list of requirements in order to get the certification to use their TV app in 4K. And really what it comes down to for Netflix is what can you do for Netflix, not what they can do for you. So they look at how you can expand their membership base. And they also have a huge sales target for retail products, like over 1 million boxes a year in order to get certified on Netflix. So it's not easy. Like even Google's own ADT2 development stick doesn't even have Netflix, and that's Google.
Wow.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't understand how much of a beast Netflix is. When they first came out, they had an affiliate program for content creators that would actually advertise their service, but they cut it off so soon because they realized that they didn't need that anymore and they wanted to pocket all the money for themselves.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope things will change for Netflix in the coming future because they kind of just stand behind their 150 million subscribers.
Yeah.
But now you have companies like Disney Plus that within under a year are half that. So there's people that are creeping up on them. So they're probably going to have to change their business strategy.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. They have to. It comes down to the point where if everyone else is saying like, yeah, you know what, you can look at you could watch our stuff in any app or any device, but they are the only ones to do that, they're gonna buckle. I think it's just a matter of time.
Well, I mean, they also have the complication where some of the content that they have gets pulled right up from underneath their feet and goes to other platforms like Disney Plus, right? So
A lot.
Yeah, Marvel's the big one, right? So
Huge. I remember when Disney started pulling a lot of their old the cartoons, the full film animations. A lot of people started like just saying like, where to go? Like, oh, this is in Hulu. Okay, cancel Netflix. And then like, oh, like you guys don't have Marvel. Where's Marvel now? Well, where's Star Wars? Oh,
Yeah.
cancel Netflix. And then now, yeah, Disney Plus. And the way I see Disney Plus is they're going to continue to get better. They're just barely starting, especially with their original stuff that they're coming out. And when you have all these big Marvel fans, yeah, it's
Yeah, 100%.
gonna take off. It's great. I'm just looking at some of the comments here, and people are saying like this is really good news about the Android TV. People are just saying like, wow, that's awesome. So that's it sounds like it's a lot of positive feedback. And the next question is I know the BuzzVid stick just came out, but on the next stick, will you be able to add an Ethernet port?
So actually, we're capable of adding USB to Ethernet on the current stick, which we have plans to add support for about 2 to 3 different popular USB to Ethernet sticks that are available on like Amazon. And then we also are going to probably just come out and brand our own. But actually making it an Ethernet port on the stick itself is a very long process in terms of like going back to the tooling design and redesigning the whole PCBA to basically support it. So I think for now we'll just probably just stick to the USB to Ethernet support.
Cool. That sounds actually like a really good idea. That if you guys just made your own stuff, your own accessories.
Now, just going back to one of the previous questions, when it comes to performance versus the Fire Stick, do you want to just talk about how the sock on there that can handle the LAN is comparable to the Fire Stick, and how yours is superior?
Well, I mean, basically, we're going to support the 1 gig USB to Ethernet adapter, which I believe Amazon already supports. So, I mean, it really just comes down to making it work. Because, like, I have a 1 gig internet connection in my house, so I'm for sure going to test this product.
So I guess you something that you probably didn't know is that they don't actually support 1 gig Ethernet on the Fire Sticks.
Okay, that's
so that's one of the reasons I'm actually excited for the VidStick, because you can actually take advantage of those additional speeds because you're paying for a gig. You might as well be able to use it, right?
Yeah, 100%. I guess that would make sense because we have the only available USB to Ethernet 1 gig adapters that I've seen are only work on USB 3, which luckily our stick has a USB 3 port, so that would make more sense.
There was one of the questions where it says that they had a delay before the remote connects. Is there something that they can do to kind of speed up that process? Or do you have any tips and tricks when pairing remotes? Because I have got a couple questions saying that they have had a couple issues. I don't know if it's a one-off in regards to pairing their remotes to their devices with Buzz.
Okay, is this related to like the remote that comes with the stick and the 4500?
The stick, yeah. That's the questions that I've gotten recently.
Okay, so when you first turn on the box, the remote or the stick itself, the remote actually isn't connected right away. You actually have to push a button to take it out of sleep mode, and then it'll basically automatically connect to the Bluetooth module that's on the device. So usually within like 2 to 3 seconds, your next button press will be fully connected to the device. On the 4500, this is where it gets a little confusing for some users that we're actually. I'll get into more after this, but the 4500 remote is actually designed where when it's connected to Bluetooth, it's connected for 5 minutes, and then if you don't push any buttons after 5 minutes, it goes into sleep mode, and then that's designed to help preserve battery life on the remote. But we found based on customer feedback that 5 minutes just wasn't enough. So we're actually coming out with an update, hopefully in the early July, where we'll allow the customer to update their remote software on their remote itself from the box. So they can choose between 2 different versions of the remote software. It'll be 60 minutes or always connected.
That's really cool.
And the stick is using always connected right now, but the box will give them an option to use 60 minutes or always connected.
Now, just to go off of what you just said, this is stuff that you don't see with other manufacturing companies when it comes to Android boxes. You don't see them taking this feedback and actually releasing OTA updates and then giving the end user options saying, hey, if this is the kind of end user you are, you can pick this software update, or if this is the end user that you are. That's amazing. That's
Yeah, and a backup solution that we have on that remote that I don't know if most people know is that remote, if you disconnect it from Bluetooth, this won't really work on the stick unless you insert the IR cable, but it's actually an IR remote at the same time. So when it's not connected to Bluetooth, it acts as an IR remote.
So in regards to the remote, is there any kind of complications, or do you have something coming up in the future where you might have something in regards to CEC?
Our products support CEC.
It's for CEC? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. You just they're inside the advanced settings of Android. You just have to turn it on. But I use CEC and myself at home. I just turn on the box and it turns the TV on to go along with it. So.
There's a question here in the chat since we're talking about the remotes. It says, do you recommend having the IR sensor connected on the VidStick?
Basically, the IR cable will only work if you disconnect Bluetooth or disconnect the remote itself. In a future update, we'll actually have a Bluetooth on-off. So basically, if you turn the Bluetooth off, it'll switch to IR, and if you turn it back on, you don't have to repair the remote. It'll just automatically pair. So
nice. How many live streaming services can you put on the VidStick?
So on our new products, the answer is unlimited.
Oh, wow.
We have some customers that throw up tickets on our support system that are testing upwards of 60 services on one box. I mean, in our older products, like on the 2000 and 3000, we were limited to 10.
Yeah.
But then people just kept saying, why 10? So like rather than putting a limit like 20, 30, we just said, okay, the database files for these aren't that large, so to store on the box, so just make it unlimited.
That's awesome. That's crazy. For me, when you say 60, I'm like, who has time to put 60 connections?
You're
How
right.
do you even fully test 60? Like,
I wouldn't even be able to remember like what's on like 5 of them.
exactly.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of, I watched this, it was a commercial and it was Samsung, I think it was Samsung making fun of iOS, that the iPhones, and they said something about iOS is like, well, I could call up to 30 people, and then Samsung's like, I don't even know who I would call.
Yeah.
Like, why? So that reminds me of that. That's crazy. But hey, there's people out there that will definitely put it through the ringer. So
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, because we support so many different types of streamings. Like M3U is a huge one online, so people can even find like as unlimited amount of M3U lists.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that could be one of the reasons, right?
yeah.
For real. Yeah, there's a bunch of places that release free M3Us, but because they go down all the time, I guess that's why they would have to use 60 different links to get the channels
Yeah,
they need to make sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So talking about the live TV application, it's awesome that it's unlimited. Does your live streaming platform do split screen where you can watch multiple channels at the same time?
So not right now, but a multi-screen function is something that we will be adding. But it only works if the particular connection that you're using allows 2 or more streams per subscription. So the average subscription these days only allows one stream per connection. So like you wouldn't be able to do a multi-screen in that scenario.
I think the average person chooses to go with a one connection because they don't know the possibilities of what you can do with a multi connection as well, right? So I think it comes down to a lot of people educating their own customers in regards to what their service can do. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think the most screens I've ever had was 9.
Wow.
Not yeah. I have a ridiculous ginormous TV, and I'm just like, I wonder how it looks with 4 screens, and I'm just like, oh, I got some plenty of real estate. So I just kept going and going and going until I'm just like, okay, this is good. I don't want to go any further. I had 9 screens going on at the exact same time.
That's a lot of screens.
It was a lot. I was using the TV Mate, and they had it was last year, March Madness. It had the NBA.
Oh wow.
Hockey, was it? No, it wasn't hockey. Something else. It was like a bunch of sports. Plus, I know there was like some pay-per-views going on. And then I'm like, just for kicks, I'll throw a cartoon channel and the news channel and a movie channel just to see what it does. And it actually, I was just like, okay, I can get used to this.
Yeah, that's a lot of TV to be paying attention to at one time.
It's a lot of TV, but there's a lot of people who are missing sports right now, and I know when the NFL comes back, they're especially the morning games. You have like 10 games going on at the same time.
Yeah. Well, morning for you. It's we get the regular 1 o'clock games.
Yeah,
over here.
I'm over here at 10 a.m. Like, all right. But then on the flip side, when it's the 6 o'clock game, you guys are like this at like 10 o'clock. Like, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's see. Can I record and watch at the same time?
So this question's pretty much very much related to multi-screen.
Mm-hmm.
So we recording and watching another is a feature that we do plan to add, but it also ties into the fact that you need a subscription that allows 2 or more connections. And Mac subscriptions actually are limited to 1 only. So this feature would only work on M3U and Streamline.
Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead, next level. It's you.
What is the best way to contact yourself or BuzzTV if they're having issues with their device? I guess a follow-up is, what is the response time generally that you guys aim for? And frequently asked questions. I've seen you have that on your website. Can you talk a little bit about that as well?
So we do have many different ways to get a hold of us for support. So our best one to start with is our forum. So we have a stbtalk.com. That's where we have a bunch of different moderators and a whole bunch of different forum topics, and people can post anything on there, and we get back to them very quickly. We also even have a 1-800 phone number.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's very rare for in the most part, but we do have it. And we have a support ticket system through email. And then we also have some dedicated Facebook groups, and we also are listed, our products are listed on many other forums, not just our own. And to answer your response time, they're very quick, usually within under 24 hours. I mean, we are available pretty much 7 days a week, and we do have people multiple people that work for us. So that's why our response time is generally pretty quick. And most of the answers you can pretty much get from our FAQ, or we have our own YouTube video guide channel that we make how-to videos on how to do the most common things.
Yeah, there's a couple of comments in the chat saying the forum is pretty good on the website. So it's a really good feedback. I do enjoy your website. Your website is definitely one of the things that I like to see, that I see from you guys.
Oh, thank you. That's good.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to support, customer support.
Yep.
And it seems like you guys are covering that very, very well. And I got another comment here saying, when I first got my 4500 and couldn't load one of the apps, I sent an email on their website, and within a day got the response, got it all up and running. So it's pretty cool. It's, proof's in the pudding. A lot of people are really talking about it, really happy with it. So it's there,
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to hear.
Now, what warranty or guarantees do I get if I purchase a device?
So this actually kind of relates back to your other question, that what differs us from other Android boxes. Mm-hmm. So we actually offer a full 1-year warranty from the date of, basically not even just the date of purchase, but we kind of go by the date that you turn on the device. And so our full 1-year warranty covers either a fix or replacement of the unit itself. Obviously, the technical support from your last question is included past the 1 year, but our 1-year warranty includes fix or replace.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Now, I guess just I'll let NxtLvl follow up with that one, because I know it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah. So if they have to actually, replace a device for somebody, if you have to replace it for somebody, how do you guys handle that when it comes to shipping, and how is the shipping costs covered? Is it something that, the end user is going to have to go out of pocket, pay for the shipping, or is that covered by your warranty?
So that really varies based on where they buy it from. So all different sellers have different return or warranty policies. So some sellers make the customer pay for the shipping back to the seller, but the seller covers it on the way back to them. And other sellers of ours cover it both ways. So warranty directly with us, it really comes down to, we just go by a case-by-case basis in terms of shipping.
Now, a quick follow-up in regards to shipping, because we've been asked this a bunch of times, and I kind of wanted to address it as well with you, because a lot of people have asked, why is shipping so expensive? And being a Canadian and having to ship, devices to, YouTube subscribers and stuff like that, I can tell you guys that are listening that the rates that are on the BuzzTV website has nothing to do with BuzzTV, and that's generally with our own postal services. Earlier this week, I shipped a device from where I live to Barrie, which is like an hour drive, and that cost me $15 by itself. And that was an hour drive. So if we're looking at shipping devices across North America, I just wanted to make it very clear that BuzzTV in no way is making any money off the shipping. No. If I was to guess, you guys are actually losing money by doing that flat rate shipping across North America from the shipping prices that I've seen being in Canada.
Yeah, well, I mean, running a business, you always get the discounted rates from UPS, this, that, and the other. But we have had that complaint directly, and we are looking to fill it by actually signing up with a fulfillment center in the United States, that would actually probably put our shipping rates in half. And then, of course, Amazon, you're going to get the free 2-day Prime shipping. So, the price that you see on Amazon, as long as you have a Prime account, includes the shipping. So,
Well, I do have a big garage. Yeah, it's here in the States. When we ship stuff, it could be anywhere from $2, $5.
I wish.
$7. Yeah, it's the only time we would ever pay $15 is, I don't know. I would have to be sending something pretty heavy, and even then, like the postal here, they have like these flat rate boxes. It's like $15. If it fits, it ships. So it doesn't even matter on the weight, but so yeah. So when I talked to Next Level about the prices, it's interesting how it varies, from country to country, and then that doesn't even go.
Well, it comes a lot to do with volume too,
Yeah,
right? Like
100%.
Canada's 10 times less the population than the US. So
Yeah, true. So our last question here. What is the future of Buzz TV? Are there any insider secrets or leaks you're allowed to talk about?
I can get into that. So the two that we already spoke about, which is basically record one, watch another, multi-screen. And then we're looking at enhancing our PVR, because we do see that there's more enhancements that people have been asking for when it comes to PVR. So it's basically like scheduled recordings daily, weekly, rather than having to schedule it over and over again. And one of the ones is going to be on the 4500. I'm not sure if we're capable of doing it on our other models, but basically wake up to record. So if you have if you have something scheduled to record at like 9 o'clock and you turn the box off at like 8 o'clock, it'll actually wake the box up to record it. And another one would be record to your NAS, your NAS drive, so your network drive. That's a big one that people have actually been asking us for.
That's really cool.
That's huge.
Yeah. And then the biggest one, which not many people, this is probably going to be a big surprise to a lot of people, is actually we're looking at expanding our platform to cross-platform. So basically the idea is buy a BuzzBox and then you automatically get access to our suite of apps on like your Android phone, iPhone, PC, or Mac. So that's something that we have in the works right now, and we hopefully plan to release it in the fall. So we get this question asked all the time, like, how come I can't use your app on my other devices? So that's kind of what we're trying to accomplish to satisfy people for that one.
It's really interesting. I've had that conversation with Nick as well, in regards to, a lot of people just wanting the application itself. I think it's really smart that you guys would bundle that if they purchase the actual box, because the hardware and the customer service and everything that goes into it definitely needs to be supported. And just selling the application itself, I don't know. I think it would kind of take away from the whole experience that you have with what you guys have created. Sorry, go ahead.
We're not looking to really sell the application separately. I know a lot of other apps do that.
Yeah.
But we're kind of just looking to stick to the box. So we're just trying to look to enhance the reason for somebody to buy our box. So we're not entirely sure how we're going to make it work to the box to allow them to use it on different apps, maybe like a QR code or something like that. But basically, the app would be free to use as long as you bought a BuzzBox.
Now, those applications that you're saying, the suite of applications that you can use on all those other platforms, is that something that's already available, or it's going to be the suite of apps is going to be created and launched in a future date?
So that's something that relies heavily on the source code of all of our apps. So right now, our source code for all of our Buzz apps is on something that's only limited to Android. So we have to we have to basically recreate our source code from scratch on a new coding language, and that's cross-platform capable. So to give you a better answer to that, I don't know if too many people know anything about like JavaScript, React. So that basically allows a company like Netflix to offer their applications across a whole whack load of devices and they're able to do it by relying on the same source code.
Right.
Yeah.
It like converts it on the fly,
Yeah.
depending on whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's technically basically just web-based apps. It basically takes your platform and turns it into web-based.
Now I'm just going through comments here. There's another question here. Does Buzz have mirroring capability?
Like mirroring your phone, I guess.
Yeah.
So that I believe that's Miracast functionality. I think we do have something that we can add like that. I mean, it is available, but Miracast I know comes with some limitations. I know Miracasting myself on another device, I wasn't able to do it from a Samsung because they have some sort of like encryption or something. But yeah, like if it's mirroring your phone, that is something that we could probably add.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of mirroring. I know some people are huge on it. So I had to ask.
Yeah, the only thing I really like mirroring is basically it would be my computer. Mirroring my phone doesn't really do it for me. So
Yeah. I mean, it's Android based. They have all these applications that if you have it on your phone, you can install it on the device. What's the point of mirroring it, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got a question here. It says, with the Buzz TV box, can you add your own launcher? And what's your views on people wanting to change the launcher on the Buzz TV devices? I know you guys have a couple different skins or modes in the new Buzz TV interface, which is really cool. So can you just talk a little bit about launchers and the compatibility as well?
Yeah, so I mean, any launcher you could get off of the Play Store, or even if you found one that's not available on the Play Store, you can simply just sideload it or install it from the Play Store. And then once you press the home button, Android's going to give you the option to select which home screen you want. That was actually one of the hardest things that we've done was adding that multi-launcher because we wanted to get away from having that pop-up. So we had to like put all of our heads together and kind of figure out a way to be able to allow the customer to switch home screens seamlessly without a pop-up. Because otherwise people would just be like, well, why am I pressing the home button and getting 3 different choices of home screens? So yes, the answer is yes. You can use different home screens for sure. Like I know like Nova Launcher is a very popular one.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other like TV based launchers that are available on the Play Store. So by all means, if you don't really like any of the ones that we offer, then you can definitely use something else.
Is there any complications when someone switches their launchers? Do they lose any access to your applications or anything like that?
No, because basically the Buzz app itself would just appear as its own application.
Cool.
Yeah, and then all the buttons are on the remote or would basically work from that home screen as well. So
That's awesome.
Definitely. Cool. So we're getting towards the end of the show, and I know this is typically wherein we do some of our giveaways and we do stuff like that. So, is there anything else you want to add to anything, Justin, before we jump into that?
add to like the discussion or
Yeah, add to the discussion. When's the new vid sticks come in? Anything else?
I mean, we definitely did cover a lot. So, I mean, really, it just comes down to it. Just like to say thank you to the community. Thanks to you guys for putting this on. This is really cool. So,
Yeah, definitely. We were very, very excited to have you come down and do this. There's a lot of people that are gonna probably watch this later, and they're gonna rewatch it again because there's so much good information on here.
100%.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I've never done something like this myself, but I mean, I've done interviews, but not a live podcast before. So it's definitely a great experience for myself.
Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this real quick. This is gonna be we're gonna do something really easy. I'll have next level. If you want to start thinking of the question, I'm gonna do the first giveaway from last week, and let me go ahead and share my screen here.
I'm going to shoot a couple suggested questions to the panel in the background here, and you guys tell me what you guys think, and we'll pick one, and then we'll go from there. How's that, Rohas?
That's cool. All right. Okay, so here is the randomizer winner. So So what we did last week, we had several people ask us questions, and if you see here, let me shrink this a little bit. If you see here, these are all the people that gave us a question last week. And what we said is, if you came back to the end of the show last week, we're going to put you automatically into a drawing. Just leave us a question, and you're good to go. So there's 18 people. So I got to switch this to 18. Okay. So the way it works is I hit generate the number. I go 1, 2, 3. The third one is going to be the winner. So we really try to get this thing randomized. And then I know the members, we said if you are a member of the Rohas squad, we're going to be doing a giveaway for you guys too. We're going to be doing that at a later time. I have one of the devices here saved already. So calm down. It's coming. And for everybody here watching the live show, we're going to have you guys all everybody's going to be in the drawing. It doesn't matter if you're watching this on the different Facebook groups, on the different YouTube channels. It doesn't matter where. We're going to make this very easy for everybody. So real quick, the way we're going to do this, we're going to do the first one real quick, and then we're going to give people a chance to come on and get on here and claim the prize. So 1 through 18, we're going to hit this number. We're going to start now. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Number 3. Number 3. So Russell Dye, if you are here, you are the first winner. Russell Dye, if you are here, you are the first winner. You'll have till the end of the show to come on and get a hold of one of us. Make sure you do put a comment. I'll probably go to the live show from last week also, and I put a comment that you won.
And just remember, guys, whoever lost, just blame Google's algorithm.
You heard it here first.
Don't blame us. It was Google.
Don't blame us.
So while you're doing that, Rohas, I threw a couple of questions. If you want to take a peek at that, see if you see anything that might work with the chat.
Let's see. Let's see. Hold on.
So while we're doing that, I just wanted to do a huge thank you to everyone who came out to watch this on all 3 of the YouTube channels that is going on right now, Facebook and all that kind of good stuff, and all the good feedback that we've gotten and the questions that were submitted so that we could, follow up with Justin, have Justin on the show and answer these questions that you guys have. So just thank you to the community. Thank you for everyone for coming out and being so interactive with us.
And then real quick too, did you have anybody donate or anything like that?
Yeah, so I actually just got a donation. So Jazzy, thanks so much for the donation. He says, thank you guys for this BuzzTV exclusive. You know what? Really have to thank the community and Justin for that, because without you guys asking the questions, then Justin wouldn't be here answering them, right?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, cool. I didn't even know you could donate. That's really awesome.
All right, I just put one on here. I think this one might be a little bit easier.
Well, I don't know if you mean easier, but that's definitely a good question.
Yeah. All right, I agree.
You see that one, right, Justin?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Justin likes it. All right.
All right, let's go.
So, okay. Russell Dye, are you here anywhere? Is Russell Dye in the house? Russell Dye, hello. Okay, so you did pop up here on the Rohas Reviews show. I'm just checking the other one, Russell. Okay, so not on the stream box now. So Russell Dye, you did pop up, so hopefully you're still here. Oh, there he is. Okay, Russell Dye, congratulations. You won.
Nice.
So Troop's going to drop the link to StreamYard. That way you can come on, and then we get your information. And then this is the cool thing. This is the really, really cool thing. I got the vid stick, and I got the XR 4500. Your choice. You get to choose what you want. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Troop's going to go ahead and drop that link.
So I just got a quick question here saying that they're asking if I'm going to do a members giveaway as well. Right now, I have to see what items that I have to give away, and most likely I'll be doing it tomorrow on my show if I am going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm not going to do one on this live stream right now, but there are 3 devices being given away. I don't want to just make it an Oprah show, but tomorrow when I do my live stream, then I'm going to see what I have and what I can give away, and then we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Definitely. And then I want to shout out Joe714. Thank you also for the donation, the super chat. Really, really, really do appreciate that. You guys always know it. It helps tremendously on the channel. And then all the members that came out, thank you too. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So there's the link. Where's Russell Dye? There's the link. Troop just posted it. So whenever you get a chance, post it. Now, while we're doing this, here's the question. Anybody who's listening, everybody who's listening, you got to shoot me an email. This is how we're going to do this. This is very different and very new. You got to shoot an email. And the email is rohasentertainment@gmail.com. That's how you're going to answer the question, okay? So rohasentertainment@gmail.com. The question is, first one to answer this is the winner, okay? First one to answer. So you got to be quick. And Trooper just posted my email right there, rohasentertainment@gmail.com. Make sure you copy paste it. The fastest hands gets it. Here's a question. What year did the first Buzz come out? What year did the first Buzz come out? First one to email me is the winner.
And guys, remember, Wikipedia does not have this answer.
Whoa.
Lies.
All right. So while you guys are taking care of that, just 2 quick things. Brooklyn, thanks so much for the super chat, the donation. Brooklyn says, thanks for all that you guys do. Just a little bit of support. Thanks for what you do as well on your channel, Brooklyn. I really do appreciate, the stuff that you bring to the community as well. And we do have someone backstage. Are we ready to bring them on, Rohas?
Yes, let's bring him on.
Let's bring them on.
Let's bring him on. Russell Dye.
Just give a second.
The great winner.
Russell, I think he's buffering. Are you buffering, Russell?
Uh-oh.
Got that Tucci.
Oh, what happened? He fell off.
He fell off.
It was a solid attempt there.
Right.
Russell, if you do hear this, try closing your browser and then reopening it. Click the link and make sure you allow the permissions for the mic and the video on your cell phone if you're accessing it from the cell phone.
So remember, while Russell's doing this, there's some answers coming through right now through my email, but nobody's got it right. The question was, what year did the first Buzz come out? What year did the first Buzz come out? I see the answers coming in, and close but no cigar. One answer here is making me scratch my head.
Did they give you Roman numerals again?
Okay, so Russell's on the side chat.
Well, he was. That was when he was backstage, but then he fell off, and I don't think he's still there.
Click on the link again and join again.
Click on the link, Russell. And then anybody who's watching on the chat, I know people are like, can we post the answer here? Nope, don't post it there. You got to email me.
Yeah, you're going to be disqualified if you post it in here.
You got to email me. You got to email me. And I'm going through the emails right now, and so far, no dice.
Nothing?
They're close. They're close, but nope. They're off by a year, most of them.
Now, are they allowed to email you more than once?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to sign up a bunch of emails.
Oh, there you go. Email spoofers.
Oh, I got one. I think somebody. Yep, it came through.
Oh, nice.
We got a winner on that too. I'll announce it. Is Russell back here?
I don't see him. So just keep rolling.
Okay, so the winner the winner, and I'll go ahead and share my screen so people don't think I'm cheating here. I gotta be fair. So the first person that messaged, I'm just scrolling down here. Elias, you said 2012. And the correct answer was 2014. So just scrolling here, you guys can see all the answers. Somebody put 2000. And then somebody put 1998. No. And then finally somebody did say 2014. Andrew Robinson, congratulations.
Very nice.
The winner. So Andrew Robinson, if you are here, I'm pretty sure you're here somewhere. Andrew, I don't know where Andrew Robinson's at. He's not on the Rohas reviews. Oh, okay, he's on the stream box now.
So Russ has jumped back on again, but it says his device is not connected. So it's either he didn't allow the access through his browser or whatever it is. So I'm not sure. He's commenting on the private chat there.
Yeah, I see it. Make sure you do allow it, and then
Yeah, make sure you allow it. That's the only way you can claim your prize if you come on the show.
and then Robinson, Andrew Robinson. If you see Trooper drop the link, also go ahead and click on that link so you can come on. And then Justin, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, because I know you said 1 hour.
Yeah, we just hit that 1 hour mark.
Yeah, I know. You guys want to wait until Russ gets on here?
Yeah, we're just gonna have the two winners jump on. We're just gonna confirm, and that's the end of the show.
No problem.
From there, so okay, Andrew, get on here.
Wait,
Russ,
Juggernaut's jumping on. You want me to let the judge-
come on, and Andrew, here's the other thing too. You also get to choose which one you want because I got 2 of each.
Oh.
I know what I'd choose, but that's just me.
So yeah. So now I did see a couple comments there when they were saying, sometimes okay, Russell's trying on the phone. Get out and then come back and make sure when it lets you back in, you allow it. When you guys look at some of this stuff, because I know people will say, well, what about buffering issues? What happens with buffering issues? The chipset on this thing, plus the internal memory and the RAM, it's the latest and greatest. So remember when we say a lot of the times we always speak about this. Make sure you have a good device. Now, if you do have a good device and you still experience this, the next thing we say is like, well, what about your modem and router?
Mm-hmm.
Speed tests, throttling, your service. Where are you getting it from? There's so many avenues. So I wanted to be sure I addressed that. There you are.
Hey.
What's up, Russell?
Just having a hot day out here in Hawaii.
Hawaii. Oh,
Hawaii.
man, I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous.
Don't talk to me about Hawaii because I had to cancel my trip. Because the governor says, nope, we have to extend close until I think it's like August 1st now.
Wow. Yeah, there's a 7-day quarantine over here. You got to stay at your hotel 7 days before you can, I guess they go through, check your temperatures and all that.
That's an expensive quarantine.
Yeah. So I had to cancel it, and I'm just like, you know what? We're scheduling for next year. We'll try again. So Russell, do me a favor. In the private chat, you'll see there on the bottom of your phone, it'll say chat or private chat. Put your email address. That way I could get a hold of you. And then which one did you want to pick? Did you want the XR4500 or did you want the vid stick?
The XR4500.
That's what I would choose.
All right. Now, we do also have Andrew and backstage, and Jug's actually back there too.
Who?
Chug.
Juggernaut?
Yeah.
The Juggernaut?
Juggernaut.
He's in Canada too. He's from Canada. Let's go ahead and let Andrew in. That way he can claim his prize too. Andrew.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No problem. Now, where are you from? What part around the world are you from?
California, Whittier to be exact.
California, Whittier. You're about maybe 45 minutes from me. I'm in Riverside area.
You gonna do a special delivery, Rojas?
Whittier's too close to LA, and they're like ground zero.
Okay. Russell, were you able to put your? Oh, there it is. Russell just put his email in the private chat there.
Yeah, Russell, I got your email. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it now. Buzz, I'm gonna put subject Buzz winner, and then just wanted to confirm you got this email. And then Andrew, which device did you want? Did you want the XR4500 or the vid stick?
Your choice.
My choice.
Pick one. If it's not for you, just think about what your family member or a friend would want.
The 4500.
4500, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, both 4500s coming out to you guys. Give me probably what's today? Thursday. I'll see if I could try to ship them out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Monday. I try to get it out there quick.
Post your email on the side
Sounds
chat.
good.
Oh, I got them already.
Well, to confirm Andrew's email, just have him posted in the side chat here, the private chat.
Yeah, you see the side chat there, Andrew?
It should be on the bottom of your phone. You'll see where it says chat or private chat. Just click on that and just type in your email address.
Yeah, I see NxtLvlTech and Russ.
Yeah, so go in there and then just put your email address.
Yeah, just type it in there.
Russell, anything you want to say before you go?
No, everybody enjoy their rest of the afternoon. It's still only 2 o'clock here.
It's 8 p.m. where I am. So
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, you have a good one, Russell. We'll see you soon.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right. Thank you. Aloha.
Aloha. All right, Rojas, did you confirm Andrew's email address there?
Yep. I just sent you an email. I just confirmed it. You're good to go.
Alrighty then.
And yeah, and you bounced that already. Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna
Congrats.
add the guest in the backstage there real quick.
Go for it.
All right. Boom. What's up, Jug?
Nothing. I was outside working in the yard on my day off. I saw you guys were on here, so I came on, and then I was flashing by with all the stuff was the StreamYard link, so I just clicked in there. I didn't even know what was going on.
Oh man.
So it's shaking.
Oh, it was a great show, man. If you missed it because you're doing yard work, you're gonna want to go back and watch it. It's crazy. We streamed it on 5 different platforms at the same time. Had some awesome people come on. Just great content all around. Great content. Justin is actually from BuzzTV's head office, part of the research and development. So definitely, it's been awesome chat. Awesome chat.
Oh, okay, then I won't knock the BuzzTV, I guess. Just kidding. I got nothing, and I just
that's good.
Just stirring the pot.
No
I do have a question though. If it was already answered, and I guess
go ahead.
When you're looking at the specs of like the 4500 and things like that, where it's got 2.4, 5 gigahertz, and 2x2 Wi-Fi, isn't all 802.11 2x2 anyways? I'm just wondering what they use that standard for in there.
So 2x2 basically comes down to the antennas that are inside the actual device. So up until maybe like 3-4 years ago, the most Wi-Fi devices came with one antenna, so it's classified as 1x1. So it kind of only limited you to 433 megabytes on a Wi-Fi module. But when you have a Wi-Fi module that supports 2x2, it actually doubles the range. So like at home, for an example, I get like 750 megabytes over my Wi-Fi because of 2x2. Where if I tested a device with 1x1 in the same location, I get half that.
Yeah. So I didn't know if anybody even asked that, because that's one good thing about especially when we're getting into a lot of boxes and genres out there that they're coming out is a lot of people are using Wi-Fi. So like
100%. Yeah, and 2x2 it extends your signal range and it also doubles your speed capability. So
sweet. Well, I thought I'd drop in and say hi because I gotta change out of my dirty clothes and get rid of my
Now, if you guys don't know, Juggernaut is also another YouTuber, another content creator. He has a Jody. We call it Jody. Can't say the K word, but he has a build. Does a lot of stuff with the community behind the scenes. He's been around the scene for a little bit, so he likes to pick on us. He's our big brother, and yeah, love Juggernaut.
I don't pick on anybody.
No.
And I remember I have 2 builds.
My bad.
I just say that because the one the one I took over is one of the most popular builds in the entire world. I just thought I'd say that. No. But no, I thought I'd drop in and say hi. Nice to meet you, Justin. And
Nice to meet you.
You guys have great product. I see a lot of YouTube creators. I don't want to use the words promotion, but they're reviewing and they are promoting your devices and stuff like that because they are a great device. So,
well, thank you. Yeah, we definitely appreciate everyone that gives us unboxings, reviews, and promotions. So definitely helps with the brand, right? So
most definitely, you can send some up my way, But anyways, all right, because I'm in Canada too.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Are you in the private chat? I'll shoot you my email.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
I can pass it on to Jug for you as well.
Say again?
I said I can pass it on to Jug for you as well if you miss him. But yeah, Jug's actually in Saskatchewan. He's not in the GTA like you and me.
What part of Saskatchewan?
Just outside Saskatoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually born in Winnipeg, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a very flat ground in Saskatchewan and Manitoba, so.
Yeah, what I was doing out in the yard was just adding a hose to my sump pump because we had a lot of rain, so get it away from the house. And I put a 25-foot hose, and I could see the water 3 miles down. So it's fine.
Wow.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll drop you a line, Justin. Again, nice meeting you. Thanks, guys, for letting me drop in. You guys continue, and I'll watch in the background like I do, making faces at you.
All right. Thanks, Jug, for stopping by. Have a good one, man.
Guys.
Thanks, Jugs.
All right. So with that being said, guys, this awesome live stream is coming to an end. It is. Rohas?
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm really happy that we got this to work, and I'm still like in awe that we were able to go on all the different platforms.
It actually worked. Actually worked.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Get back here. But, before we go, make sure before you guys drop out, make sure you guys do hit the thumbs up. Make sure you guys do leave us a comment. And we always like to do some kind of special giveaway. We always like to drop like an Easter egg if anybody's still here watching at the end. So this is what we're gonna do. We'll figure out some kind of giveaway. We don't know exactly what we're gonna give away, but as soon as this show is over, doesn't matter what platform you're on, as soon as this show is over, make sure you guys leave us a comment and let us know what you loved about today's show. What did you learn and what did you like?
So you're going to want to come back in 5 to 10 minutes after the show ends, let YouTube do its processing, and then come back and do your comments and leave all that kind of great stuff. What did you like about the show? What did you learn? What did you like about the format? This is something that we don't typically follow as a format. So give us some good feedback. I do have one thing for Justin that I wanted to put him on the spot before we end the show.
Okay.
What is the likelihood that you might do this again?
Yeah, it's very high. I enjoyed it. So
awesome. That's what I like to hear.
Part 2.
Part 2 coming soon.
So we're gonna go ahead and make our roundabouts. Next level, you want to start it off?
Man, I look forward to these live streams all week. And once we hit that live button, we go live. Like, I don't even know where the energy comes from. We talk about it all the time. We're like, we're not feeling good. We're tired. We're beat up because you guys only see a very small sliver of what we do as content creators. It's crazy. Like the amount of work that Rohas and I are doing behind the scenes, like it feels like 24/7. I have a joke. I'm like, if I end up in a relationship, you have to understand that Rohas is also involved. You're going to have to share me with Rohas because we put so much work in behind the scenes. It's like, you're going to have to deal with it. He's calling me. We're on video calls. Like, it is what it is. But like always, guys, there's 2 live streams every week. There's one that's on Rohas's channel, and then on Thursdays, and then we have my channel on Fridays. We've been playing around with this stuff. We've been doing multiple channels at the same time, but that's generally how the structure goes. Thursdays is Rohas, Fridays is myself. If you guys don't know me, if you guys don't know Rohas, make sure you follow all of our channels and all of our places on social media. You never know what's going to happen on this platform. Then you want to make sure that you're following and supporting all of your favorite content creators. So like I always say, guys, just make sure that you're patient and you're humble. There's new people, new content creators that are coming out to this platform and to the community in general. So just remember, not everybody is seasoned like you guys in the chat. So be patient and stay humble. Ross?
Troop, what you got? He's awake.
Well, like I always say to y'all, thank y'all for coming. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you join the Telegram group. Make sure you have a picture icon. If not, you will be removed from the group. To all our fellow followers, you know who you are. You know what. You know what. We love you. Keep following us. Peace.
Thanks, Troop. Justin, any last words?
Well, thanks to all three of you for inviting me on here. It was a really good experience for me. I'm glad that we got a lot of viewers. So look forward to doing it again.
Awesome. Thank you. And before we let you go, if anybody here is interested within the Buzz products, if you guys are wondering, as you guys know, the VidStick is out of stock right now. So they do have other devices there. The XR45, XRS 4500s, both of them are on Amazon also. Next Level and I both have links in the description below. We do promote their stuff. We do have a coupon code that you guys could use, so make sure you guys do check the description. If you're very interested in the VidStick and they are out, just keep an eye on the website.
Well, actually, my warehouse was watching this, and they messaged me as we were on here. And they're like, "What do you mean? We still have like X amount of stock left." So not very, very limited, but we still do have some pieces left.
There you go. You heard it first. Grab them before they're gone. So I appreciate you guys all. You guys are awesome. Thank you once again for coming by. For you guys, Justin, thank you so much for blessing the panel. It was awesome having you. As you know, Troop, Next Level, you know, we were a good solid team, and we always try to take care of everybody. We always like to take care of all you guys. And like I always tell you guys, and this is very, very true, I love how you guys always comment each other, help each other out. Yeah, you guys continue to take care and take care of each other. And we'll see you guys soon.
All right, sounds
Peace.
good. Have a good one.
Peace out, guys.